Hello! In this video, I'm going to show you some basic formatting techniques in Excel. So, when you're in Excel, you will see a spreadsheet that looks like this. First, you will notice that there are multiple tabs on the bottom. You can scroll through them by just clicking on them. And you can also add a new tab by clicking this plus button. And you could also rename the sheet or delete it by right-clicking on it and then choosing the corresponding option. Now on the spreadsheet, you can see columns that are by letters and the rows that are by numbers. Now, if you put in a number, you will notice that the number is automatically red adjusted. And if you put in a letter, the letter is automatically left adjusted. Now, let's say we want to format the whole spreadsheet. We could click on the top left and say that I want to make everything Arial and then 20-point font. Now, if I want to format a single cell, I could just choose the cell, and then I can, for example, bold it. I can make the text red. I can center align it. And then I could even make it in more decimal points. I could make it a percentage or a concurrency. So in overall, you could change the formatting of almost anything to be whatever it is that you want it to be. You can also do so with different ranges. So let's say I have these numbers right here, and I want to highlight the whole range. This is what we call a continuous range. So by selecting all of these cells, I can make the background yellow, for example, and I can apply a thick border around the outside. As far as another type of range we might have, I can, for example, highlight this range and then press the Control or Command button, and I can highlight this range. And this would be a non-continuous range because I selected the range that does not continue. Now, if I write a sentence in a cell, let's say hello world, notice that if I write something in the cell next to it, then I cannot read the whole sentence in the previous cell. So in this case, I could wrap the text by using this button here. Or I could also make the column longer by just dragging the whole column's boundary to its right. I could also merge a bunch of cells together. Okay, so for example, if I want to merge the 3 columns of cells together, I could just select them and then choose this merge cells. And then I can just format this merged cell as a single cell. You could also do conditional formatting. For example, if I choose this range, I could say I want any cell that is equals to the number 3 by clicking on conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, and then equal to, and enter 3 here. So I want it to be in light red field with dark red text, for example. And now if I hit OK button, you could see that the cell that contains the number 3 is formatted as I specified. And then I could also highlight the whole spreadsheet, and I could say anytime it is equals to 3. So I could also go to here and highlight cells rows equals to and enter 3 here. So this time I want it to be in a green field with dark green text. Now when I hit OK button, you could see that it highlighted every 3 that I have. So it also overrides the formatting that I had earlier. You could also hide rows or columns. So you can do that by first choosing the specific row you want to hide, and then right click and then choose this hide option. And you can also format cells within a row by just clicking on this format cells option. So this is just another way to format. So if you look at here, we have number, alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. So we could do that by just right clicking, or we could do it just up here. So either way that you format your cell is fine, as long as when you're asked to format them, you format them correctly. So in overall, I think the most important thing for you is to just kind of play around with the data and find how each formatting techniques changes the data format.